Ready. We're Nerds Corner. I'm Kitty. Here today with...
Spark Psycho.
We're going to do just a general Q&A, get to learn each other, get to answer questions from the audience. I was feeling very cosplay today. Kind of sad my Comic-Cons have been canceled. So... well, you got any areas you want to touch on before we go into what we're going to talk about for the week?
I don't think so.
Well, I'll say we're going to be stepping it up and helping out one of our fellow podcasters, or as I like to refer to you guys, the Potters. Nobody's given me flack for that yet. Wrong pipe. Bad coffee. So, I'll say we're thinking about this for the next few weeks, setting it up for our movie, TV show days, going into superheroes. And then we're thinking about doing some flashback Fridays for video game day. And better make sure I have it to where I can see the comments we get in.
How do you set that up?
On the side, you'll see the little lines. And on the top one, comments. So when we do get a comment, I can just show it to the screen.
Oh, there it is.
Like that.
Sweet.
Yeah. So it's kind of nifty.
You know, a kitty.
There. Yeah, we're live now. Come join us. That's like, I like the idea of a flashback Friday for games, because there's so many that built up the playing experience. Why haven't I got my notification yet? Oh wait, normally I get a notification on Facebook saying, hey, they're live. Here we go. There it is. Oh, please. Red arms, that's nothing. I'm just glad that I haven't gotten enough sun to get burned yet.
I don't burn, I tan.
I'm jealous.
So my wife. An hour in the sun, I've been there all day. An hour in the sun for her, she's a lobster.
Well, because I have the native blood, I get that one burn in the summer and then I just tan. Oh, that's why. My phone decided to unfollow Nerds Corner. Rude.
Rude.
God. Technology these days. And come on, James. It can't be any more than Deadpool red. Yeah. Irish blood, we burn bad. I gotta say that when it's true. I think one year I did turn Deadpool red.
Ouch.
2018.
Oh, it was from the middle of my neck all the way down my back because I was wearing a bandeau bathing suit top. So I only had little areas that were covered. Yeah, I did. I got Deadpool red, and I spent a good 2 weeks waiting for that to peel and go into the beautiful tan that it became.
Ouch.
Ugh. So many odd noise cars today. Then again, it's the weekend. Oh, nice. See, this was actually a birthday present to me. Not last year, but the year before. Normally I use my Black Panther mug on Sundays, but I didn't want to go hunting for it. Oh. So, my personal question to you, Sparks.
Uh-oh.
What's the better universe? Miyazaki's universe or Konami's?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
Yeah, because I don't know either one.
You don't know Miyazaki universe?
Mm-hmm.
Spirited Away, Grave of the Fireflies, Prince of
Oh, yeah.
Mononoke.
I like Spirited Away.
That's Miyazaki. Hayao Miyazaki.
What's the other one?
Konami. Naruto. Dragon Ball. The stuff that you see in Shonen Jump.
Ooh.
Now, do you see why I said this is a good question?
This is. But I think I still have to go with the Konami one because I like Dragon Ball Z.
And see, for me, it's Miyazaki.
Why?
There's always a hidden message in the Miyazaki universe. I mean, in Mononoke, one of my favorite Miyazakis, Princess Mononoke, you're learning about the differences between the people who are from Irontown who just want to continuously get further. And then you have the forest spirits who want to keep everything green. So it's showing you there's two sides to everything. Then you have the outsider who's been hit by the cursed boar, who had been out. I want one, Josh. Mononoke? Mononoke is one of my all-time favorites. But it's showing you that, yeah, two people can have different opinions, but in the end, it takes somebody coming from the outside to bring them together.
That's a good point.
Spirited Away. Who doesn't love Haku?
That's a good question.
I mean, you see him as a serious character for everybody else, but once he's with Chihiro, he becomes fun. He becomes outgoing, but it stays hidden to the rest of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got Totoro.
But what else I've seen that one?
And The Cat Returns. Miyazaki's movies all take from different aspects of the culture mixed with fantasy. And they bring you messages. Like, don't judge a book by its cover is one of the biggest hidden messages in Ghibli movies. Because Hayao Miyazaki wanted to make people actually stop and think.
Might have to research more into those.
First Miyazaki movie I ever saw was Princess Mononoke. And I fell in love with it. the artwork alone was what made me go, oh my God, this is fantastic. And then to actually go and delve into the stories, and you're learning the sub history, it was kind of an all in one. Good point. That's actually a good point by Josh. And yeah, Ghibli's been doing less with Miyazaki, but Miyazaki's getting up there in age. It's kind of hard to stay at the top when you're having a harder time with age and other health issues.
True.
So, what are some of the points you like about DBZ or DB in general?
I like some of the, like Goku. He never gives up, no matter how bad it gets. That's kind of like one of those life lessons you want to take in throughout your life. It's just never give up. Because in the end, that one little move, that one little detail could change the whole outcome.
As I continuously say to you guys, it's the little things. And he always goes back to his most known move. That's the little, it's a big move, but it's the little things that stay consistent.
Stop attacking my feet.
You're always going to see Vegeta wanting to be the best and getting knocked down. You're always going to keep the Krillin count up. Poor Krillin.
Now here's a good question: who's died more now, Krillin or Yamcha?
Ooh, I still think Krillin takes the cake on that one.
Oh, I know. This is kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, Yamcha's getting up there, but Krillin's the OG for death count. So see? It's funny. You guys are on the Konami side. I'm on the Miyazaki side. It's a good debate.
Now if we can get James to join.
Right? Come on, buddy.
We know your phone's working, obviously.
Like, we can go to a different side. What's better? The storyline behind Inuyasha or the storyline behind Dragon Ball?
Ooh. That's a good one. I have no clue.
And yeah, a lot of the girls are going to say, oh, it's all about Inuyasha. That's because they like looking at the characters. Me, I like the storyline behind Sesshomaru. But that's because he's this giant dog demon. Come on.
Who doesn't go here, Poochie Poochie?
I just want to go, oh, you're such a big puppy. And be like, oh, but. Oh, we got two that are on the Inuyasha side already. It's my Tam Tam.
What the heck? Go on my side, what the heck? Well, did go where's your name?
I was going to say, Josh, I'm saying most girls, you don't have to be a girl. But most girls, when it comes down to it, it's all about the looks. I'm all about the aspect of the backstories for the characters. But that's because I'm a researcher in general. Oh, James, Inuyasha did keep going because now it's the children of Sesshomaru and Inuyasha that's coming out. Bam.
Dang.
Bam. I'm actually excited for that. And it looks like they're keeping the original animation style for the children of Sesshomaru and Inuyasha.
Yeah, I kind of wish they kept the graphics with Dragon Ball Z into Super.
Yeah, but come on, Beerus. I love the big angry kitty who just needs food.
Well, of course, you don't feed a kitty. What do? Meow, meow.
Except for this kitty, instead of meow, meow, goes boom.
There goes your planet.
So, you guys are watching. Any questions for us? Come on, Tam. I know you got a question you're dying to ask. And we can go back and forth with what's a better universe all day long. Actually, James, you do still get to see the main characters from Inuyasha. Yes, Tam, we are talking all things nerdy. Today's going to be our Funday Q&A. The fox says, I will help you with the problem, but I ain't going to do that noise.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. Oh, there's kitties everywhere, Josh. I got 2 on my bed right now. They're both. Oh, wait. No, I'm not going to get.
Ooh.
Of course.
The one that's going to still fight on to this day.
That one will never stop. I mean, that's always going to be a hard one because both have such great points.
That's going to turn into not being a debate. That's going to be more of what's your preference.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I like both.
Well, there's a few characters that actually cross over into both. Now, here's James' question. Sorry, my personal opinion. DB Universe or Marvel? I'm going Marvel.
I'll have to go Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Oh, Tammy does have a point for Marvel side. They have more creative backstories.
That is true.
But Marvel's not as dark and gritty as DC. I mean, the DC backstories, a lot of them contain violence. A lot of them contain death and build up that character. Whereas Marvel, a lot of them, this just what I've seen, the character falls into it. You got the mutants. It's a genetic thing. So they literally fall into their powers.
Yeah.
Superman, He literally falls to Earth.
So he literally fell into his powers.
Literally. But Tammy's right. Marvel has the creative backstories, and DC has the depression, gritty, build you up characters. So it can go either way. It depends on your personal preference.
Yeah, it's like a long debate of what's better, Xbox or PlayStation. It'll never be determined.
PC Master Race. I'm sorry, but if you're a PC Master Race player, you can do all the platforms. It's called emulators.
Me, I don't really have a preference. I'll play anything. Sure, I have an old PS2. It's just packed away right now.
Oh. Tammy's Team PlayStation.
Oh, just kidding.
Oh, here we go. I didn't see this one from James. Oh. That is actually who would win? We know Goku can defeat Superman. Seen that broken down many a times already. Batman, dude, that intellect he has to figure out the weaknesses and exploit them, that gets him far, but he can die. Oh. Wolverine. Wolverine's literally had his voice box ripped out and regenerated. So long as there is still a piece of actual matter of Wolverine, he can regenerate. Unless Beerus came in and said, bye-bye. Wolverine's got it going on.
He's like a Piccolo.
Right? That's because Vegeta plays dirty. He does. Vegeta plays dirty.
This is true.
But then again, so does Batman. Now that would be an interesting fight. Vegeta versus Batman.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Oh God. You got two people who are known for playing dirty and exploiting people. One's got no powers, but super intellect. And one's just a jerk with powers.
One with superpowers, but barely intellect.
Now, come on. I would pay good money to see that fight.
Right.
And I've seen a few of the super fight videos on YouTube. Haven't really watched a lot of them.
Same. I've seen the Superman and Goku one.
But that's because everybody went nuts for that for so long. Oh, now that would be a good three-way too.
Oh, Frieza versus Batman? Ooh.
Vegeta versus Frieza versus Batman. Come on, that's just literally field of playing dirty.
I don't know. I think that'd be more of Vegeta versus Frieza. Because Vegeta would take out Batman just so he could fight Frieza.
Except for Batman might actually outsmart Vegeta. And then it might end up being Frieza versus Batman.
Oh, that is true. I know, that'd be interesting.
Yeah. Just thinking about it, there's so many possibilities with that fight alone. Because Batman's even been known to play dead.
Hmm.
All right, that's a good debate for who would come out on top. Because Batman's got the gadgets, he's got the intellect, and he plays dirty. Vegeta literally just goes straight off of instincts.
Mm-hmm.
Frieza likes to manipulate the situation. So yeah, that would be an interesting fight to see.
Well, if both Batman and Frieza manipulate, it'd be a better question who can manipulate Vegeta the best.
I mean, Frieza knows what buttons to hit.
Oh, that's true.
But Batman goes for the psychological aspect. So he wouldn't be going on the normal buttons. He'd be going on something subconscious with Vegeta.
So that would be interesting.
Yeah. Ooh, here we go. Between DC, Marvel, and Dragon Ball, who has the most obsessive villain?
Ooh.
I mean, we've got Luther. We've got the Joker. But Dragon Ball, there's so many different villains who go obsessive with it.
Mm.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Bulma takes the cake on a lot. I wouldn't want to get on her bedside.
I mean, she did smack a god, so. I mean, yeah, she got smacked back, but hey.
Yeah, but still, Bulma's pretty scary. Because you don't expect it. She looks so sweet and innocent. Dude, she's not so sweet and innocent. She fuck you up. And James, like what we were saying, Joker.
Yeah, it would be Joker.
And especially where Joker constantly is pulling other people in. But it's still him and bats. It's him and the bat. And if anybody's ever seen The Killing Joke, it literally comes down to, if I don't kill you, this will never end.
Now, which one for the Marvel, though?
Again, Marvel is a lot like DB. There's just so many. Because you have Killmonger, always obsessed with Black Panther. You have Magneto's obsession. You have the Red Skull and Hydra. But what one stands out the most?
Oh, that's kind of a tough one.
Right. That's what James says. Yeah, I know that we got the Red Skull and his constant obsession. We've got Killmonger and his constant obsession. Magneto's constant obsession. Thanos. He literally kills half the population.
In the universe.
That's a pretty big obsession. That's not on a little scale. So, honestly, there's just so many for Marvel. True.
That's true.
Red Skull did have a bit of a, I'm going to poke at everybody. Yeah. I could see him being the most obsessive for Marvel. But I could also see Thanos being the most obsessive because he goes even further than a lot of the villains.
Think about it, you know.
I was thinking maybe Sal.
Well, Sal wasn't really obsessed. He was more of just perfection.
Obsessed with being perfect and taking everybody out.
Exactly. But once he became perfect, he pretty much was taking everybody out. That's why he was challenging them. Honestly, wouldn't it technically be Vegeta? Because nothing ever says he went good for sure.
No. I mean, yes, he did have a family. He did fight with Goku, but he's still obsessed with being better than Goku.
Which in the end can also make him a villain.
And he's always going to have that villain mindset.
Exactly.
Because he wants to be the best. He wants to show that he's the best. He wants to take down the known best. Yeah. I'm agree with you on that one, Vegeta.
Well, the Red Ribbon kind of died off. We don't even really hear about them. And Pilaf, he just kind of became the joke character.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. But what if his heart was pure evil? Doesn't say it had to be pure good heart. It just had to be pure of heart.
Well, there's different pure hearts.
A pure evil heart.
And it's Vegeta. You never know what's really going on with Vegeta.
Exactly.
But I actually think it might have been a pure good heart. Because look at what he did to Beerus after him hitting Bulma.
That is true.
And yeah, everybody's scared of Bulma because it's Bulma. But for her to go up and slap a god, that takes balls. That really does. That takes balls. And it is. It's hard with the Dragon Ball universe. Oh, good point for James.
Yeah, that is true.
So yeah, I'd say Frieza probably would be the most obsessive in this one.
Yeah.
Because we sure know it's not Broly.
No, Broly just wants to kill Goku.
Doesn't care about anybody else. It's just Goku. Whereas a lot of the other Dragon Ball villains, they go for the whole scale. So, yeah, again, I think we are going to have to agree with James on this one. Because it's somebody who dies and comes back for more.
No, I think we'll have to agree is Frieza's the most
obsessive for Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
We got any other fun what's better? Because this is actually kind of fun. Getting input on what the viewers think is the better universe or obsessive characters. And being able to bounce it and actually having to stop and think, this is actually exciting. All right. Let's see. See, I know you guys are all about the Dragon Ball. Oh, I got one. First, have you seen Yu Yu Hakusho? Sad.
I have catching up to do.
Shame. Best female villain and who would win? Unfortunately, a lot of the female villains are anti-heroes.
That's more of which universe would you want to ask?
All right. Because we've got Catwoman, Poison Ivy, Huntress, Cheetah. Originally, Hawkgirl was a villain. You've got Mystique. Ooh. Mystique's always a good one. And you don't really see a lot of female villains in Dragon Ball. Honestly, it boils down to a lot of which universe are you actually wanting to go out of. Because most of the villains end up teaming up with the heroes that are female. Except for there's only a few that don't. I mean, Catwoman's played both sides. Ivy's played both sides. Hawkgirl turned from villain to hero.
Harley Quinn
See?
went from, well, not like bad to good, but, well, no. Bad to good, not good to bad, bad to good.
Harley's our flip-flop character. You never know which way she's going to go.
Well, there it seems like which one will be the most fun.
I still think Mystique, honestly. Because she's known for being that bad character, staying that bad character. Even when the good characters have tried to keep her on their side, she internally messes shit up.
Oh, that's true. She always stays bad.
She's not a character that's like, oh, I'm actually going to join the good for a while. No, she is. You think so, don't you? And there's Lady Deathstrike. She's another one that's pretty much stayed a villain the whole time. But a lot of villainous female characters end up doing a lot with the good side. Mystique just likes to internally fuck everybody up, though. So that's going to be my answer, is Mystique.
Same.
James, join us.
About freaking time.
Fuck off.
Did the hike from your living room to your bedroom was that long?
I actually went to a falls and hiked.
So what
I'm
do you
going
think?
back tomorrow. I missed probably the last 10 minutes.
Best female villain and who would win?
In all universes.
What universe? For all?
All universes. One bad one. We came to the conclusion Mystique because she's the only one that actually stays bad.
You know, I'm going to say this. I'm going to go with future Android 18.
I don't see that.
She's supposed to be playing over at Hayden's and Keegan's.
Now you're thinking.
Nebraska.
Yeah, well,
Android 18.
future one, she didn't go to Krillin.
No, she didn't.
Oh, God, that was bright in my face.
I don't think Kitty heard me.
No, I didn't. Side
Future.
conversation. Sorry.
Future Android 18. The one that didn't go to Krillin.
Remember, I haven't seen a lot of the later Dragon Ball.
This is Dragon Ball Z.
This
Yeah,
was
there's
after
parts of Z that I have constantly blocked out from bad time of my life.
This is when they beat Cell, so Trunks went back to his time and then
Kill all
destroyed
the
Big and killed all three of them.
Okay, see, I missed that part.
But in a sense, since they beat Cell in that timeline, wouldn't it get rid of that timeline?
Not until Super.
That's true.
So at the time before Cell was even beat, Evil Android 18 was there. And we really haven't had a good female villain lately.
Again, female villains normally end up turning good.
And Mystique. You gotta remember, at first she was good, went evil, then back to good. 3
But
times.
she's always internally fucked with somebody,
It doesn't matter. 3 times she's went good.
but never stayed good.
For years she has. So
I still
she
say
could
Mystique.
she could be like Deadpool.
Fucking
She's an anti-villain, anti-hero person. Because she always switches sides. Always. That's why I
But
bring up.
even when she is on good side, she's still internally fucking with somebody.
That's why I say evil Android 18, because during Trunks' future, she killed Vegeta, she killed Krillin, Piccolo, Goku. Well, not Goku because he died from heart disease, but all the Z fighters. Even helped 17 kill future Gohan.
Well, okay, who would win? Mystique or 18?
18 because she's an android and has unlimited power. Where Mystique has stamina. And Android don't have stamina.
So if he could turn into someone she wouldn't want to harm.
This has turned into a good debate day. Oh, I know what we didn't think of for villains. One Piece universe.
That's no fucking One Piece.
He knows where she's supposed to be.
Oh.
That's a small tower town.
Oh, shit.
That show gets annoying. You know, it's the same thing over and over again.
They could say the same thing about Dragon Ball, though.
Not really. They keep on revamping the story though.
But in the end, it is still just a big boss. Goku finds the unbeatable odds, and beats them. Only thing that's different, really, is his strength changes.
One Piece is just like an ongoing story that won't ever end.
Just goes on and on, my friend.
Two others. I wish they would have kept the Yu Yu Hakusho series going.
I thought they did. I thought they brought it back recently.
Not really brought it back.
Well, I heard it had a story and a villain.
But they didn't bring it fully
And
back.
his wedding.
They only brought it up to a later speed. They didn't fully bring it back. And I've heard talks that they're going to go and redo all the animation for it.
So I got a question.
Uh-oh.
Attack on Titan. We didn't really bring up that universe because it's not. There's a story behind all the Titans. Who really is the villain there?
Ooh, I got this. The real villain of Attack on Titan is the people behind the wall.
Well, there's two sides. People inside the wall and the mastermind behind the Titans.
See, people behind the wall, though. Let's get an outside opinion on this one. Hey, honey, who's the biggest villain for Attack on Titan?
Oh. I guess it's the Beast Titan.
Beast Titan.
Well, I'll
Whatever
say
his
that,
name turned out to be, because he was the strategist.
but that's also the main character's father too.
Yes, that is also true.
Apparently, I'm getting another little mini cosplayer with me today. I got my butterfly.
Yell if you need me.
So, he says the Beast Titan,
Which is
which is Daddy Dearest.
Yep.
Okay. So
you don't really know who the true villain is in that show. That's what I like about it. That's why I keep on watching it.
Ooh, here we go. Here we go.
Blackfire, Scarlet Witch. Where are those from?
Blackfire. Starfire's sister. The Tamarine.
Scarlet Witch all the way.
Mmm.
Because you haven't really seen her true potential. She keeps on progressing and progressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blackfire might be a villain, but gets beat easily by her own sister.
Well, she also has a soft spot for her sister, even though she hates her sister.
So Scarlet Witch can manipulate Starfire and have Starfire kick the shit out of Blackfire. All right then.
But at the same time, Blackfire's another character that likes to play dirty.
Scarlet Witch plays dirty too.
There's so many dirty playing villains nowadays.
All right, how about this? Blackfire versus Scarlet Witch versus Android 21.
So you brought up the whole fact that androids don't have stamina.
But also Android 21's a Majin. And there is no backstory for her either. She likes to manipulate the Z fighters and the main cast of the villains too. So
we're getting into all the villains and villainesses that like to play dirty.
yeah, the Dragon Ball universe has a lot of people that like to play dirty. I mean,
Vegeta's
look
like-
at Frieza. Look at
Vegeta.
Cell. Vegeta. Boo. Kid Boo, I should say.
Yeah, you think this is fun, huh?
What I'm seeing from the manga itself is a new villain that they're fighting, which is an old god of destruction.
So it's actually, if you
Even
could tell,
Beerus when he was a villain,
no,
we didn't know who he was.
if you could take and do a super tournament, but take the top 10 from each universe, who would you choose?
Well, let's see. For top 10 for Dragon Ball, number 1 would be Hit. 2 would be Jiren, Goku, Vegeta, Broly, Piccolo, and Gohan. Maybe for the last 2, Frieza and Krillin.
Krillin count! Krillin count!
It doesn't matter. He stood toe-to-toe with Super Saiyan Blue Goku, though.
Yeah, but still,
Right.
there's a Krillin count.
There's a count for everybody, even Goku. How many times has Goku died? And then for Marvel, from my point of view, would be number 1 would be Deadpool. Number 2 would be Venom. Wolverine. Cap, Thor. Hawkeye. Can't forget about Hawkeye. Magneto. Silver Surfer, Thanos, and Sabretooth. And for DC, my number 1 would have to be Joker. 2 would be Batman, Flash, Green Arrow, Green Lantern. Not Hell Jordan, but one of the newer ones. The movie kind of ruined Hell Jordan for everybody.
Yeah. I can't remember the female's name for the Green Lantern, but she'd be a good one.
Deathstroke. Gotta have Deathstroke in there. Reverse Flash. Godspeed Flash. How many do I have left? Like 3?
I think you're down to like 1.
1?
I lost track.
Same.
Doomsday. What about you, Kitty?
Again, I don't know a lot of the Dragon Ball characters. We covered that multiple times. I've blacked out a lot of when I
Well,
watched.
have you been watching Super?
I watched a little bit of Super, but that's because it has a big angry kitty who just needs food. I can relate.
Yeah.
That's the first part.
What about Marvel and DC?
Let's see.
I know your number one already for Marvel. Black Panther.
Actually, it's tied between Panther and Wolverine. Those are my two favorites. But Black Panther, Wolverine, Storm, Rogue, Captain Marvel.
I don't know. After everything I've heard, what's going on with MCU with her, kind of. Yeah.
But again, I'm also going from comics.
Comics, though, is a different understanding.
That's where a lot of my stuff comes from, is the comicry.
Mine's from the comics, too.
As I get attacked by a little monster.
What are you playing, Sparky? I could hear it coming from your laptop.
Really, child?
What? Oh.
You playing Terraria?
Uh-huh.
Kind of figure.
So, Wolverine, Black Panther, Rogue, Captain Marvel, Storm. So, I'm halfway through that one.
You got Deadpool. Don't forget Deadpool.
Of course, Deadpool. Mystique. And then I'm also going to say Hawkeye. You do want somebody who never misses.
So, he's like the Batman of the Marvel universe.
Who's Purple Batman?
That would be a good fight right there, though. Hawkeye versus Batman.
Let's see. So I'm at 8. So I got 2 more. Who else?
Boost.
Okay, let's see. I'm actually going to say the female Green Lantern.
That's DC, not Marvel.
I'm giving up on Marvel. I can't think right now with a Screecher.
Suplexer!
You want a Screecher?
So it's a DC. You already got one.
Hot Girl.
Kind of forgot about her.
Everybody forgets about Hot Girl.
What's DC Legends?
Okay. Not everybody watches DC Legends, dear.
I watched DC Legends, but you didn't really see much of her.
We'll have 2 shows in the past 5 years.
Okay, that's 2 shows in the past 5 years, yeah.
Live action, by the way.
But everybody forgets about Hot Girl.
The first time I heard of her was the Justice League show.
Red Tornado. And come on, you got to have balls to babysit the Titans.
Yeah.
Of course, Batman. And then I'd have to say Poison Ivy.
Uh-huh. And you're probably going to say Harley Quinn.
Nope.
Wow.
Because Ivy's actually more deadly than she lets on.
What about Killer Frost?
Good point.
Oh, I know who my. Well, who was your Marvel female villain that you said? For when you said for the villainous one against each other? You said Mystique.
Yes.
Want to know who I would choose instead of Mystique? Emma Frost.
Being able to go diamond, yeah.
And just the mind power is just like,
Xavier.
yep.
Ooh, Azazel. There we go. There was one of my last two for Marvel. Azazel.
I still got one more for DC. Would have to say Nightwing.
Always a good choice. I just got so many names going through my head that I'm like, I can't remember what I've said and who I.
So we'll skip Kitty for now. Sparky, it's your turn.
Uh-oh. What were we asked again? With so many names, like, what are we naming? What's all the names again?
Your top 10 from each three of those universes. Dragon Ball, Marvel, and DC.
To do a super tournament.
Yes. Sorry, I'm going to put back on my movie while Sparky thinks.
Yeah, he'll be here all night.
Okay. For
Name,
you,
name
let's
your,
make it top
name
5.
your Dragon Ball. Because you're a huge Dragon Ball fan.
Yeah. Let's see.
With Marvel and DC, it's just huge.
Pretty much.
Like I said, so Sparks, do your top 5 from each. Because trying to think of all 10, you've heard the two of us.
Yep. Halfway, anyways.
I already know what's number 1 for Dragon Ball. It's Vegeta.
You wish.
I know who Jake's number 1 would be for this topic. Yamcha.
I see Yamcha, and all I see is the Dragon Ball games where you're bouncing a bowl of ramen off his head.
All I see him is in a fetal position if he got killed by the Cybermen.
Poor Yamcha.
Let's see. So we'll do the Dragon Ball universe. I'd probably want to see, obviously, Goku and Vegeta. But also hit Jiren and Jiren. I always mispronounce that one.
I watched the dub version. They do pronounce it Jiren.
But Jiren and let's see, probably Beerus.
Now I got one more question though. For the top 5, can we consider the fusions of the Dragon Ball universe?
That's actually a good point.
Because I would switch out one already.
Well, technically, you wouldn't be able to because you'd have to get 2 characters to get to the 1.
But if you've already got them on your top list.
So my new number 10 would be Gogeta.
Because you've already got his 2 fusion votes on that list.
How many viewers do we got? Try Jake.
Is it Jake or is it
one of your buddies?
Yeah, could be one of my buddies. Okay. So, James, here's what we were thinking for this week. For Wednesday, for movies, do a breakdown of the Avengers series.
I want to say Avengers series. I would say the MCU itself.
No. Because we're thinking for the next few weeks doing like a certain set, like Avengers this week, X-Men next week.
How about this? Why don't we start with Iron Man? Because of his 3 movies. Then go to X-Men, Thor, Avengers, Deadpool, and then Spider-Man for last. Because he has too many movies.
Yeah, and the Avengers, that's too many characters and too many.
So
Now, what about for Friday, though? We have to come up with a Friday topic since we never really did a Friday topic.
thinking for the next few weeks doing Flashback Friday.
Well, I was still for this Friday, though. I still want to do a topic about either Final Fantasy or Kingdom Hearts. You know, we never did a stream this Friday, so it'd be nice for the viewers to actually see what we plan on for Friday. You know, and actually talk about one of those two.
So we could switch it up with, because we were bouncing ideas back and forth doing like Flashback Friday for the first few weeks. So we could start off with Final Fantasy this week.
Good.
Next week,
Yeah, I
go
don't
with
think
Kingdom
I'll-
Hearts. Because like I was saying, Kingdom Hearts ties in with Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Now, I got a question for both of you.
Yes, we can see up your nose.
Can you? Hang on, ready? Let's see. For those 3 universes, Marvel, Dragon Ball, and DC, who's your favorite sidekick?
There were sidekicks?
Well, Green Arrow had Speedy. Batman had Robin.
Goku has Vegeta, Goku has Gohan, Goku has Piccolo, and all
Okay.
the Zeros.
Goku has everybody.
But you gotta also remember, there's other, like Hit has Universe 6 as sidekicks. Jiren has his Pride Troopers.
Hmm.
Then you got Marvel with all their sidekicks and DC with all their sidekicks.
Let's see. The X-Men are just all sidekicks to Xavier.
Yep.
So if you go that way, you can say anybody from the X-Men.
Which mine would be Wolverine.
Wolverine. But let's see. Actually stopping and thinking about it. I would probably go.
DC would be Damian Wayne, the new Robin.
Yeah, that's really hard. I actually have to stop and think.
Because basically for the Avengers too, they're all sidekicks because of Nick Fury.
Because if you think about it, the X-Men, they are sidekicks.
So aren't the Avengers.
And so is the Justice League.
No, Justice League is actually, they're all mains.
The Justice League is built up of sidekicks too.
The Teen Titans are the sidekicks, the Justice League.
But they're also known as Young Justice because they are a sub-form of the Justice League.
Yep. They're basically a combination of both, Young Justice and Teen Titans.
Again, you can say the same thing with Justice League.
Me personally, for Marvel, I would have to say and this is coming from the combination of the Avengers and X-Men would have to be Deadpool because was joined up with the X-Men to be a sidekick, and he did join up with the Avengers at one point in time to be a sidekick for them.
Yeah.
Deadpool is basically the permanent anti-hero, anti-villain sidekick.
Okay.
And my sidekick for the Dragon Ball universe, and I'm going into the manga, would be Brawly, the new Brawly, because in the manga itself, after the movie, Goku goes and trains him.
Okay.
Wait. What did you see there?
Now, what about you?
Okay. The little dragon that Kitty Pryde has. So the sidekick's sidekick.
Yeah. That's your Marvel.
Yeah.
What about your DC?
Beast Boy.
And now, Dragon
Whis.
Whis.
Yes.
Weiss.
Wes.
Even though Whis is basically the master of Beerus.
So then how would it be
Beerus? Beerus would be considered the sidekick.
And there you go. My big angry kitty who just wants food.
What about you, Sparky?
The big angry kitty that wants food.
What about for Marvel and DC?
Oh. Let's see. For Marvel. That's a tough one. DC, I can't remember most of the sidekicks.
Who can?
Oh, you know what? I'm going to change my DC one. My favorite sidekick would have to be Raven.
Ooh. I do like Raven.
Because I watched that new Justice League Dark movie.
Oh, yeah.
The Apocalypse one. Oof. So good.
Well, that's like we've been watching the Titans series.
I love that show. I can't wait to season 3.
I haven't watched season 2 yet, so don't tell me.
Well, start watching it, motherfucker.
Do you know how little bit of time I have to watch things?
You've been streaming for almost an hour and a half.
Okay, so
And
I can't stream and pay attention to that because I'll get sucked into that and not this.
Or just shut the kids outside all day and leave me alone. TV time.
It don't
today
happen.
on 5 o'clock news, 5-year-old drives around car.
No, it'd be 13-year-old destroys neighborhood. 1-year-old accomplice.
Yeah.
The 1-year-old did it. The power of the diaper compels you.
So, like I said, we'll do our breakdown of the Avengers for the next few weeks.
I got, for Wednesday's discussion, I probably won't be there because of work.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should start off with Wolverine himself.
You don't want anything from me?
You get to take your sister outside for a little bit.
I'm over
But
it.
he put the nipple away.
Why don't you guys get the pool set up and play in the pool?
They allowed to?
Yes.
I'll go ask Rachel too.
Sorry, I got teenagers.
It's fine. But like I said, though,
Start off with Wolverine.
yes. So I know you would probably be there for that Wednesday discussion.
So Wolverine's been Him and Black Panther have honestly been two of my favorites since I was little and started reading comics.
You know, when I was little, always Deadpool, Venom, and Wolverine.
See?
You know, I'm waiting for another Black Panther movie to come out.
Oh, I'm so stoked for that.
Now, there's one person that we have forgotten that should be in one of our top 10s for Marvel. And we always forget about this person. Doctor Strange.
He's he's like Deadpool. He's another character that bounces in and out of all the universes.
Yep.
So does Wolverine.
Hulk, Thor.
Yeah. 1 sec, let me go get a screamer. She's hit her head.
So how you doing on Terraria?
Good. Just about got my castle done.
Are you going to be joining us, though, tonight?
Worms? Oh, yeah.
You better. Don't go to sleep this time.
No, yesterday I was just tired.
I kind of figured after I blew up your Facebook and then your cell phone with no answer.
No, I've been really sleeping too much lately.
I know how that feels, man.
What's sleep? What is
That thing you shut your eyes for more than an hour?
Really? I haven't had any actual good sleep for a while.
Liar, you slept in today.
This was the first day I've actually got to sleep in.
Oh, yeah. Now it's the first time. Okay.
Well, I haven't actually been sleeping well. There's been a lot of noise from...
I mean, look at those fox ears. That's why.
That's what the
No,
fox said.
today was the first day in about a week that I've actually slept into my alarm. I've been having to get up.
Probably after the stream, I'm going to go mow the lawn.
Oh, I gotta go weed whack.
Sparky's just going to sit there and play Terraria or play with his nipple.
As long as it's not Gary's nipple. We don't need any demonic nipples in here.
Hey, he got bit off by a unicorn.
We actually had a discussion about that last night. The Gary nipple conundrum. Yeah. We got some expansion cards to the Cards Against Humanity.
So I will say this though.
I have them all.
I don't like this new season of DC Legends. The Legends of Tomorrow.
Mama Tammy sees you. But yeah, to help Jake out, I say we all come together and just do what we can.
Yeah. You know, I wanted to be there Saturday so badly, but by the time I got home and took a shower, it was like, oh, I ended it early. It's like, come on, man.
We were out shopping for baby shower stuff yesterday.
Oh, I know.
And I totally forgot. I'm like, damn it.
Jake's dealing with his own person. And then Sparky's just Sparky.
No? Really? Apparently she says, no, you're not.
I am too Sparky.
She's very vocal about no.
No, 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 no.
Mummy is right here. You're on Mummy. Pound it? Give me knuckles?
Any other questions that you guys want to ask? What's going on to the viewers as well?
Yeah, so I heard from you guys in almost an hour.
Right.
Only 30 minutes. I've heard from some viewers.
Feels like forever.
But then again, we all get on a tangent and we lose track of what time is.
Yeah, it's almost been an hour and 30 minutes.
Okay. This one goes out for you guys. If you could cosplay as anybody and go to a Comic-Con, who would you cosplay and what con?
I'm gonna make you laugh, even though I'm probably never ever gonna do it.
Who?
Champa, Beerus's brother.
So instead of
And
plain angry kitty who's hungry,
You'd be big brother of Kitty, who's angry.
but in all seriousness, I would have to choose Brawly. You always see so many Gokus and Vegetas and Beerus's. I have to choose Brawly, and probably since I'm in New York and all the good Comic Cons are far out, I would have to go to the Syracuse Comic Con. What about you, Kitty?
me, that's actually easy. Because I've actually been wanting to do this cosplay for a long time. I want to do the old school 90s cartoon Mystique to a Rose City Comic Con.
The one with the red hair and the white tank top?
The white dress with the skull belt. Yep.
Yeah. What about you, Nipple Boy?
Me?
Yeah.
You.
Probably Spike.
Okay, which Spike?
I think he's Spike from Angel.
Or X-Men?
Yep.
Okay.
Nope. Angel.
Spike from Angel.
Well, Angel and Buffy, but yeah.
Yeah, you drink that drink.
Not just pineapple juice.
You're just missing your 150 rum.
They discontinued it years ago.
I can still find it, but it's off-brand.
It's the off-brand, not the actual 151. What I found that works the best as a substitute is Bacardi Gold.
I was gonna say, really? We have the current 151 too.
Do it.
We have the 151 Bacardi out here.
Better buy it. They stopped making it.
It's not the one that I want, though. You can't get the rum that I want in Oregon.
What's that?
Ron Rio.
Never heard of it.
Oh, it is so smooth. You don't even notice it until bam. You're like, oh, fuck, I'm drunk.
Sounds like Gentleman's Jack for Jack Daniels.
Sounds like Everclear. Don't feel it. All of a sudden, woo!
Now, you feel Everclear. What are you talking about?
I feel Everclear.
Well, because you're probably used to it.
This is true.
Dude, I still have Everclear sitting in my house that's been with coils in it because I'm too afraid to open it.
Send it to Sparky. He'll drink it.
This has been sitting for like 3 years.
It's alcohol. It don't go bad.
It just
Yeah,
gets
but
stronger.
it had coils in it.
It just gets stronger. All right, I got a question for all of us. If you could live in any of the universes, which one would you live in?
Any encompassing all universes, all cinematic, comical, and everything?
Yep.
Oh.
We'll go with Sparky first. Then Kitty.
Let's see. I think I'd have to go with the Dragon Ball Z universe.
Now, would you be human? Would you be a Saiyan? Freezer race? Majin?
Android?
Mechanism?
That'd be interesting.
What'd you say?
Saying.
Wait.
What about you, Kitty? Sure you can still hear us.
There you go, Rhea. Have a cracker.
You're making me
Picture this.
So, what's your answer?
Demon race.
For what universe? Inuyasha?
No.
Or,
Demon race for Yu Yu Hakusho.
ah. You know what? I'm going way off. I would have to say Bleach. Be a Soul Reaper.
Okay.
You know. Yes, I wish they would have continued the anime, but the manga's finished. And now they want to come out for the spin-off for the kids of Ichigo and Rukia. But it's the kids
It's
of...
like they're finally bringing.
It's like at the end of the manga, they show Ichigo's and Orihime's child, and then Rukia's and Genji's child.
I love
Watching
Renji.
watching Kenpachi, Rocky, and Ichigo fight.
But yeah, I definitely have to go for the demon race from Yu Yu Hakusho world. It'd probably be more like Kurama.
Rocky or TV Sula.
Oh.
Or someone running water.
No, my TV. It's raining. My bad. Here in a couple months, I'll have my gaming setup done.
Well, after you move.
No, after I go visit Washington for a week.
Oh, why are you going to Washington?
And where at in Washington?
Everett.
Everett? You're going to Everett? You know you'll
Yep.
forever rot in Everett.
To where you grew up.
No, technically I'm going to Marysville.
Wait,
It's from a cousin's wedding.
you grew up in Everett, Marysville area?
No, like Stevens.
Okay. Okay.
I was in the safe part of everywhere.
Yeah, I spent 9 lovely years. 7 or 9 lovely years in Everett.
I am so sorry.
Thank you. I really appreciate that because it's no lie. You will forever rot in Everett.
Hey, it's not as bad as Syracuse.
It's bad.
Always
It's
been.
not as bad as Syracuse.
If there was no sirens going at night in Everett, something was wrong.
There were sirens every day. You could hear gunshots in the city of Syracuse.
Oh God. I don't think I ever went a day without hearing sirens in Everett.
Right? It was even worse when I had to work at the Chevron in Everett.
You yelled as you stuffed that cracker in your mouth.
But I think that this should be good. I think we're covered a lot today. Well, you
All
too. And then I joined in 30 minutes. 45 minutes.
But we also got to know each other better.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, I thought nerd.
9:30 my time. I'll shoot you guys invites for Worms.
Okay, so roughly about 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours and then 15 minutes.
I
Okay.
got to pick up Jess at 7:30.
That's in an hour for you, right?
No, it's like almost 5:30 here. You're 2 hours ahead of me.
Yeah.
It literally goes,
Or how about
Well,
you're an hour ahead of me, but he's 2 hours ahead of you. So 1, 2, 3.
10 o'clock? 10 o'clock night. It'll be 7 for Kitty, 8 for you.
Yeah, that would work.
Okay.
All right. We'll get Galen in and try to get him and Snowdakai in so we can have a good match.
So yeah, we did. We all got to know a little bit more about each other and where we stand for what universe we prefer in technicalities.
I mean, I got to rewatch Inuyasha. I haven't watched it all completely.
It's getting ready. It's just, this is where I'm going to be in.
Okay. Well,
But I also got to rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho. I haven't seen it in forever.
seriously. And Sparks has to watch it in general.
Jeez.
Sparky's just a slacker.
Thing for her. Where's her new bathing suit?
But he also
I never had
catch up
access to too many anime.
Sparks has to watch the Yu Yu. 10 to 1, he's probably going to fall in love with Hiei.
Nah, with me for Sparky, I think it'd be what's the guy with the red hair?
Kurama or Kuwabara?
Kurama.
Because Kurama's the long, flowy red hair where he's of the demon race.
Yeah, I think.
Kuwabara is the greaser curl.
Yeah, fuck the greaser curl. I think Sparky would like Kurama.
You'll have to message me these names so I know what I'm looking up.
I'm thinking he'd be more for Hiei just because of how Hiei's transformation goes.
Kurama has a good transformation too.
Yeah.
Like you never would expect him to during that tournament to go like, "Ah, look at me, going full demon now."
Actually, Genkai.
Old
That's
bitch.
transformation.
That's why I always call her an old bitch. She's like the Master Roshi of that show.
Seriously.
Well, she dies. Master Roshi doesn't. So
I mean, we could sit here and debate this the whole time, and Sparks is just gonna be like, "Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, I have no idea."
Pretty much. I had no idea, so that's why I'm right there. Oh, yeah.
all right, guys, I'm gonna head out and get the lawn done.
Is it okay if I use this one?
I'll catch you guys later.
Okay. Well, bye, James.
Bye bye.
I think this is a good point because today's broadcast, hour and a half, and some change.
Spare some change.
Spare some change to your casters, oh valley of viewers, oh. And that's why I'm called the parody queen of the house. But yeah, so it's been great, guys. I'm Kitty,
And that's Sparky. Wolf.
and we're in Nerd's Corner, and we're gonna roll out. And computer cooperate.